Hi, Brats Babes. Also, I feel like you guys always see me wearing this, but I promise you that I'm not literally always wearing it. It's just, it's something I lounge around the house in. Um, like when I go out into the world, I actually do dress up, a little bit at least. Mostly because, like, it makes me feel good about myself, and feeling good about myself boosts my confidence and all that. And that kind of makes, like, I don't know, depression not so bad and anxiety not so bad, because it's like, I don't know, if you like have a good self-image, or at least in your head do, you can kind of walk around in life and like kind of feel okay. I don't know. I lost feeling to my legs. I have really rubbish blood flow. I have no idea what I was going to say. Oh, I had a therapy appointment earlier this morning with my therapist, and I think that it went well overall. Like, I don't know. It could be better, I'm sure. Like, I don't know. I didn't really do anything productive with it. All I did was talk a little bit about, like, how things are currently, which generally things are good, actually. Um, I'm feeling better. My fiance comes home tomorrow, which is really exciting. Um, and we have some dates planned. We're going to go to my favorite restaurant for dinner. Well, actually, lunch. And then we're going to get groceries and spend some time together. And on Saturday, we're going to go out on a little pond in a paddle boat type thing. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Ooh, I can show you guys the outfit I'm going to wear. Gonna wear tomorrow for the lunch and everything. It's very sparkly and very Y2K. The lighting in here is really awful. The sun has set, so we're just with the lighting of my lamp kind of working with. Just okay, there it is. That should not have been that exhausting. And this is the one I'm gonna wear on Saturday. It's like a mauve color. Oh, and in May, we're gonna go on. Sorry, while I'm fighting with the oh my god. Seriously? How? I got the hangers all tangled up. Yeah, holding the phone steady while fighting with the hangers, by the way, not a very easy task, and I'm so sorry about all the shaky camera work. This is a cute romper dress thing that I have. It looks like a dress, but like, gosh, hang on. It'd be easier if I were wearing it, but I don't feel like putting it on right now. But anyway, it looks like a dress from the front because it's got like that fabric that like hangs down like a skirt. But then if you pull back the fabric, you see that it's actually shorts. Yeah, so a romper dress. I had to mend it. I got it at Gabe's, so usually a lot of their stuff there, it's name brand stuff that's really, really nice, but it's defective, so that name brand can't actually sell it. So a place like Gabe's ends up selling it for a much, 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 much lower price. So I mended it, and when I did, I added this pink ribbon, so now it's a custom piece. Because the moment you make alterations to something and, you know, add details and add accessories and stuff like that. Oh, sorry. I almost tripped myself over the cord of my phone because my phone is currently plugged into the charger while I record this. I mean, I feel pretty accomplished about that. But that, this one is, so in May, we're going to go to an amusement park for a date. And I figured that romper dress will be perfect for that because, by then the weather will have warmed up a lot more, which it's already begun to do. And then it's an amusement park, so we're going to be getting on rides and stuff. So I wouldn't want to wear an actual dress, but a romper dress, there we go. Because I can look nice, look cute, but still be decent. It's a win-win. But I am so excited. Gosh. I plan on the wedding being on a, like, taking place, like the venue being a steam engine, like, train. There's this really awesome one in Pennsylvania, and they actually, apparently we're not the first people to come up with the idea of, like, having a wedding on a train, because they actually were already, like, advertising, booking weddings there and stuff, which is really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's kind of a relief because I thought it was gonna be a lot harder than that. Because it did feel like, I don't know, a little bit of a weird thing to want, to have a wedding on a train. But I've never been on a train before, and I've always wanted to be on a train. I have a deep love for trains. Ever since I was a child, I've always found them very comforting. Like the sound of them in the distance. I grew up next to a train track. So when I say in the distance, I mean just up the road. Like, I don't know. You hear them all hours of night where I grew up, and it's such a comforting sound. So, like, the kind of sleep that I get when I'm sleeping near where I grew up, near the tracks, I sleep like a rock. I sleep like you wouldn't believe. Like, out here, I don't sleep quite that good, but goodness me. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I really like trains. And I don't know. I think I view them as, like, this romanticized form of transportation. I think that that's the best way I can put it into words and why I want my wedding on a train. Because, in my opinion, trains are the most romantic form of transportation. In my head. Because, I don't know. I actually really don't know. It's just the idea of passenger trains is so cute and quaint, and I'm so sad that that's, like, not so much a thing in America anymore, except as, like, this novelty thing, you know? Like, why are we not using trains to travel? We should be. It's very efficient, oddly. Like, other countries are doing it, and running quite nicely, from what I've heard. I don't know, I wish that the American rail system wasn't so neglected, you know? Um, because then you run into, like, issues where, like, the employees are, like, employees, that's not what I mean exactly. The train operators, engineers, uh, they, like, are, like, they're under a lot of stress and don't have, like, basic things like sick days and stuff, or not, like, a good deal of them or whatever. And then, like, the rail system's not even properly maintained, so their working conditions are not always the safest. Like, in Ohio, so many of the, like, railways are just, like, a complete wreck, and there's still trains going through them, and it's just, like, that is so absurd. It's like, trains actually use this what? Like, that is concerning actively. Oh my God, there's this one. I didn't even know it was still in use until I saw a train on it one day, and I was, like, horrified at the idea because, oh my God, that is instant death if that derails. There's no surviving that. Like, that thing scares me. I'm not gonna lie. I want no parts of that. No, especially with where it's at. That town is, their infrastructure is not maintained at all. I thought that that railroad was abandoned. I did not know that there were still trains going across that bridge. And that is the horrifying thought to me. That is the scariest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. I say as if I actually can remember very well anything that scares me. Trying to block that stuff out. So yeah. I've been writing. I've been writing a book, which has been going pretty well, which is really exciting. Because I haven't been able to write or connect with my creative part of myself, I guess, in a very long time. And it's really, really nice to be able to do that again. I'm also, for the first time in like 10 years, I'm actually also like writing like song lyrics and stuff. And it's like, whoa. And that's like I have three big life dreams, like the big ones, career path wise. One of them, I just, something involving fashion. I don't care if I'm designing, I don't care if I'm modeling, fashion. For number two, I've always wanted to make music. I've always wanted to be a singer. And I've always wanted to write songs. And now that I'm kind of more in touch with myself and with my emotions and dealing with a lot of stuff that I was, avoiding for a long time and bottling and up, now that I'm no longer bottling it up as well, really, and I'm facing it and actually working through it, and I'm finding myself in a place where I can connect more with my creative process. Yeah, we'll go with that. That sounds intelligent. Um um but yeah, so it's just like, so fashion, music, writing. Those were the three things. Although most of my writing is probably going to be very angsty and full of a lot of mentally ill characters. Because write what you know, right? And what do I know other than utter chaos and psychological despair or whatever. Honestly, my music will likely center around some similar themes. I have some interesting stuff actually in the works right now. I just hope I'm any good. My like vocal range is really weird. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm sure you guys have noticed that. Golly. But yeah, it's just like I will, like, I don't know. I will accomplish those things. Like, I promise you that. Like, I will not stop until I do. Also, I did brush my hair and pull it up today. It's just starting to come out of its ponytail after all these hours of me playing with my hair and twisting it and twisting it. I don't know why I'm like this. It's fun to play with. It just forms a perfect, like, singular curl. Because I twisted it into a singular curl, but still. Anyway, back on topic. So, but yeah, I've been working on writing music for the first time in like over 10 years. I haven't written anything since middle school, music wise, that is. And it's really nice because now that I'm like honestly facing like a lot of stuff, and able to face it honestly and actually look at it, and instead of like, hiding from it like I've done for years, um, I'm able to not only face it and deal with it, but like I'm able to like, I found that it's writing has become a little bit of an outlet actually. Wow, it's like maybe I'll be the next Taylor Swift, but make it trauma core. Oh god, that's so cringe. Oh god. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that side of Tumblr, but god, it's a trip. Um you kind of come across it when you're in the mental health circles of like mental illness sides of Tumblr. So if you're like if you're amongst the depressed losers and the anxious nerds and the you know all the rest of us crazy uh Tumblr users, um you're bound to have come across at least one thing that was labeled as trauma core. Um, it's a very jarring art that mixes whimsical childlike stuff with raw horror. Um, because that's often what it feels like. Ugh. But yeah. Um, I'm beginning to realize that I probably will never actually feel correctly like connected with my body. Um, Especially at this point in my life, I'm beginning to realize and come to terms with that. Cause like it's really weird. It's like there's a disconnect. I see myself, but I don't like. No, that's not me. But it is. But it also isn't. All at once, and it's like, yeah, this is my physical body, but am I even real? And the answer is always comes up with, maybe. So it's just like, it's really weird. I don't know. Um, some days feeling connected is harder than others. Like, I don't know, like under stress, like I feel really disconnected from myself to like a really extreme extent. Um, which is really interesting because it's like actually actively terrifying because it's like I'm watching myself, but I'm not in control. And it's like, what the hell is going on? Because it's like really terrifying because it's like I need to be in control. And I need to like be aware of my body and of myself in that instance. And it's terrifying to not be. I don't know. Maybe that's just like me. I don't know. Because it happens at the worst times. Like when it's the most inconvenient, you know? Like I'm handling something sharp and that's the moment I'm going to have a lovely like experience where I'm disconnected from my body and I have no idea what's going on or something. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Um but yeah. So that's kind of been this has been a very interesting vlog. I've been all over the place. So we're on brand so far. Sorry, before vlogging, I was talking on the phone with my fiance for like a couple of hours. So my mouth is incredibly dry. I don't like to drink the water, like the water bottle because it makes a gurgling noise. And I'm always anxious that that's going to like distract my fiance from, whatever and potentially cause problems. No, actually, I think that's... Oh, wait. I want to show you guys, I have this, like, really cute collection of, like, little handkerchiefs. I got them at Goodwill, like, back when I worked there. And I don't know, I'm going to start carrying them with me because I think that that would be a fun, cute thing to do. But here's this one. It's got, like, little pink flowers in the corners. It's got a lot of holes in it, too. You can tell that this one probably has really been through it. Here's how it looks folded up. Okay, and this one I personally adore because it's hearts, man. My last name is Valentine, and it's literally hearts. Like, that's so on brand. And, like, that's so cute. Is that not, like, the cutest thing? This is my favorite one. There they are. I knew I put them in here. Oh, golly, there's even more. And more. There we go. I dug so deep into the drawer that I even found a sock, which I put back. This one is relatively pretty plain. It mostly looks kind of whitish, and you can't really tell, I don't think, but it's got some, like, plaid along the edges, some yellow, like, along the edges, but it's really pale yellow. But yeah, this one's really cute. I actually use it the most because it's the most simple and plain. There's another one that's plain white that I use the absolute most. This one is so pretty. It's just covered in flowers, and it's got this beautiful, like, pink, like, scalloped edge. That is so lovely. I don't know. I just genuinely, I love that old lady stuff. You know, I love this kind of stuff. I love doilies and floral print stuff and everything like that. I just love it. And handkerchiefs. And this one, it's so beautiful and symmetrical that it pleases me. It pleases me to the core. It just pleases my soul. There's just such beautiful balance with this one. And it just... Oh, this one I'm not going to unfold because it only has a little bit of embroidery on the one corner. And it's just some flowers, some blue flowers. Then there's this one, which is the same as the pink one I showed you at the start with the holes in it, except it's yellow flowers. And it is... Ta-da! And it's got a flower in each corner, just like the pink one. But, you know, without all the holes. I don't know why. I feel like this is a neurodivergent thing, but show and tell. I don't think I need to say anything more. If you're neurodivergent, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some reason there's just this thing that we do inherently. It's just like when interacting with other people, like having them in our space, it's like, okay, well, you're at my house, you're in my apartment, you're in my room, etc., whatever. I'm going to show you some of the neatest things that I have. Isn't this so cute? It is so precious. I just adore it. It's also very well balanced and very nicely symmetrical, which makes me happy. Okay, and next this one. It's another floral one. The edges are very plain and straight for the... Oh, no, I'm a liar. I'm just blind. No, they're lightly, like... They're just kind of folded, actually. They're folded down, but there's, like, these cute little, like, I guess, scalloped edges and corners. Yeah, that edge was just folded down and I couldn't see it, so, like... Actually, both edges were folded down. I need to iron that and fix it. Okay, this one I'm not going to unfold completely because the rest of it's just plain white. But another one that's nicely embroidered with one scalloped corner, but the rest are regular straight edge. It's very lovely. The letter S and a bunch of beautiful floral designs, all in light blue. Here is another one. It's also quite floral. It's got a little bit of a stain on it, but that's okay. Actually, that's a burn mark. But anywho, it's got a scalloped edge as well, and it's got these daisies and ribbons. Oh, and roses in the corners. I can't remember if I showed you guys this one yet, but if I did, I'm sorry. But I'm showing it to you again. If I didn't, then just ignore me. But it's got flowers in between these two rows of flowers, like little tiny white and yellow flowers. In the space between these two rows of purple flowers, which, I don't know, that's really lovely. I wish stuff was lovely like this still. You know, I wish people still made lovely things. Now everything's mass-produced and nothing is lovely or unique. And it's honestly really sad. Okay, I adore this one. It is just a plain white one with lace trim edges. Is that not the... Oh, I still need to mend it. But is that not the most, like, marvelously lovely thing? Okay, we have two left. This next one also has lace, but it also has flowers. And an ink stain. Or it's a mascara stain. Probably a mascara stain, actually. That would make a lot of sense. But anyway, it's got these yellow flowers. And then it's got like these even tinier pale flowers in the middle area. And then it's got these lace edge. It's very lovely. I think it's very cute and I love it. I want to get more. I like to collect them. Because, you know, they're all very unique. And quite lovely. And very interesting. And here's our final one. Look at how beautiful. I believe these are some type of lily. and the entire edge is made up of their shape. And then there's like these like polka dot circle outline things throughout the middle. But it's very lovely, and the corners of it shapes like, you know, the flower, like even more complete than, you know, because the others are like next to each other in a row, so it's different. You don't get to see the multiple edges, whereas with the corners you get to see the like two of the edges, which kind of like, you know, and they're bigger, the corner ones. But yeah, that's my collection of handkerchiefs. I got them from Goodwill. Literally, I am obsessed. I want to get more. Anyway, sorry if this has been boring. This is probably like, I don't know, the more boring part of this video. But anyway, if you guys have watched this far, thank you for watching. Which one was your favorite? And tell me in the comments below, because I would really love to know, like, which one of these ones are you guys' favorite, because I'm genuinely very curious. And yeah, so have a nice day. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, Brats Babes.